What's up, y'all? It's your boy Rose Montana. Back with another one. You already know. Sunday Night Heat. Tonight, we'll be doing something a little different. We're going to be watching the main event of Impact Rebellion. Kenny Omega, AEW Champion. Rich Swann, Impact Unified World Champion. Let's get it. Let me know if y'all can hear it. If it's not too loud. Make sure the audio leveled up. We got Marlo Ronaldo on commentary. Okay. What it do, Oos? Feel free to join me. We got AEW World Champion Kenny Omega being accompanied by the Invisible Hand, Don Callis, and his boys, the Good Brothers. We got Omega. Look real confident. Who y'all got in this main event? Y'all want Swann to retain? Or you want Omega to retain? Now my shit won't start back in. Alright. We have Impact Unified World Champion Rich Swann being accompanied by Willie Mack and Eddie Edwards. Big match fail. We got Rich Swann carrying the TNA Heavyweight Championship on his shoulder. Beautiful belt. We got David Penza in the ring, ready to make these champion announcements. Said that her son will live forever for being the first ever unified champion. Tonight, Rich Swann etched his name concrete for the duration of time. You don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't spit in the wind, and you never count out Rich Swann. Yeah, he is the underdog tonight, but this underdog is ready to turn into a wolf. Yeah, Rich Swann, the underdog. Everybody picking Omega. But I think it's going to be a good match, though. Impact Wrestling Rebellion, main event of the evening, world title versus world title contest. And it is scheduled for one fall. When the bell rings, we will have two referees calling the action. Representing Impact Wrestling, Brian Hebner. And representing All Elite Wrestling, Aubrey Edwards. Okay. Introducing in the corner to my right, he is led to the ring by the invisible. Of course, Don Callis got to be extra. Let Daddy take care of business. Ladies and gentlemen, on a night that is 27 years in the making, the dream of a 10-year-old Kenny Omega. And Don, by God, Callis, it's all culminating tonight in this ring. Title versus title. Champion as champion. You are here in the
hop on, watch this main event. Of course, we got Don Callis for his long drawn out introductions.
Are all insects compared to the greatest wrestler of the last 10,000 years?
We're gonna drop the link. Anybody want to join?
224.5 pounds from the wrestling capital of the world, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, your AEW World Champion, Kenny Omega. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent in the corner to my left, accompanied to the ring by Eddie Edwards and Willie Mack from Baltimore.
Go ahead, drop that link. Anybody want to hop on, watch, and talk about this main event that can change these two shows for the better, or could change them for the worse. Who knows? They got hold of 3 belts.
25th, 2021. History being made at Impact Wrestling's Rebellion, a night that I never thought I would see, let alone be a part of. It's all up for grabs. The AEW World Championship and the Unified Impact Wrestling Championship. This level of badassery is visible from space, my friends.
I just showed up the box. Match about to start. Let's get it. Ring the bell.
Just to see that imagery was impressive. The bell. And history begins. In addition to their respective titles, pride and legacy are on the line, Matt. Nothing in this world, as far as a physical engagement, can outweigh pride. And Kenny Omega's ego continues to grow exponentially.
Right, first lap, let's go.
Perhaps it's justified, because any way you look at it, Kenny Omega is the guy to beat in wrestling. With all due respect, it's not Ospreay, it's not Sawama, it's not Fatu or Rush or even Bobby. It's Kenny Omega, the only guy that has a chance to do that.
Maybe get the upper hand first.
Rich Swann immediately with the reversal, and Omega with a quick grab of the hair into the side, headlock in. You know that Kenny Omega is going to try to slow down.
Man, you already, Royce.
Utilize that size and strength advantage as we are seeing early.
You drawn by CR21.
What's going on?
Dude.
Chilling.
Main event.
Yep, the biggest main event in pro wrestling history.
Yes, sir.
Impact Wrestling, 2 hours for this. Let's go.
Let's get it. Yeah, this history right here. This could change the 2 companies.
Yep.
For the better, for the worse.
The arrogance of Kenny Omega.
He lit the fuse by slapping Swann across the face, saying he was already living rent-free in Swann's mind.
We got the return of Mauro Ranallo on commentary. This is his return to wrestling.
Yep. He's been on boxing, but he's not back on wrestling, man.
Yeah, I got Omega winning. I mean, I want Rich Swann to win because, you know, I'm an Impact, fan, but I'm also an Elite fan, so, you know. Showing off that athleticism.
Yep. All right.
This one, he about to fly. Basement drive kick.
Oh, he's putting up. It's too sweet. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Pretty slow start, but I'm expecting
Yeah,
this to get crazy like in 5 minutes or less.
yeah, it's gonna speed up. I already know. That's why I ain't even saying nothing about it right now. I already know.
There we go.
Inside
Ooh.
the ring here,
Your
Oh,
Doug, yeah. You better get your Doug in check, Swerve. What it do, Shadoi? Link right there. You know anybody want hot on?
what up, Cordona? Come watch some Impact Wrestling, the biggest main event in
The
wrestling
biggest,
history.
the biggest main event.
That's right. Title for title, anything goes in that ring.
I think Rich Swann has the edge when it comes to the more diverse striking attack. It's the hero's journey that Rich Swann is
Okay,
on.
here we
He
go.
knows about himself as a
We got Rich Swann in control right now.
Yep, they got two referees in here, so there will be no screw jobs with the ref.
You know, you wonder if this caught Kenny off guard a little bit.
Oh, knees.
Well, they got one referee in the ring and one on the outside.
Yeah, watching. Yeah, so that kind of tell me that we'll get a ref bump at some point throughout the match.
Yeah, and especially they put the guy in there because obviously the woman would just come in.
Yeah,
Giving me that, I believe it was Daniel Bryan and Shane when they were like refs or something.
I think so.
And then one of them
Uh,
took a bump. And then,
all right, son. What's going on, Chatty? We got Coach Scott Demore watching.
yes, sir.
Action on the outside here. What's going on?
Yeah, this pay per view been pretty good. I ain't even gonna hate.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that the Good Brothers didn't win, but yeah, it has been a good pay per view.
Yeah, I was also disappointed. I want to see Food Juice or whatever the name is, champ.
Fin Juice.
Yep.
Omega going for the Seth Rollins.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
nice move. One kick out
Scott the
at
ball
T.
watching.
Kick out at T. Another pin. Another kick out at T. Omega
They
getting
were.
frustrated. Right, Shadoi. I don't get it either. Like Fenjuice hasn't even been on the tapings. Like you feel me? Like they had those two matches and that was it.
Oh wow. Oh my god. Could have broke his neck right there.
Yeah, you sound like you're a little behind, see
I think so. Let me see about that.
What's going on your end?
You got Omega and Swann fighting in the outside.
Oh no, yeah, I got him in the ring right now. They in the ring, Swann down, Omega in control.
Let me refresh real quick.
Tony come out with Moose.
Oh wow. This video has been blocked by copyright owners.
Who? Yours?
Yeah, my site I was watching.
Oh man.
You love to see it, pal. Alright, let me see this another one.
Fair enough, but you mentioned that the Don said a vision without execution is a hallucination.
And Rose called me out in my chat room.
Hey, hold on, see, I got you in a second. Hold on. Give me like 2 minutes. I got you. Hold on.
Alright.
They are loving what they're seeing right now. Kenny symmetry, D'Lo. Kenny Omega has been focused on the neck 6 minutes going. Cover here by Omega, soaring D'Lo. Rich Swann able to
Check the Twitter.
right shoulder just in the nick of time. And we're there. Kenny Omega's continuing that offense on that neck and back of Rich Swann. Wow. And Omega, these sky-high knees into the lumbar
We got Omega in control now, still.
When we think about the one thing, we think about the impact, we think about Rich's neck, his lower back.
You need to take him for a walk, Swerve. You ready to go outside?
See Kenny Omega starting to feel it now. He's starting to feel in charge. Because you can see that confidence come out of arrogance. Another forearm right into
Match still kind of slow.
Yeah, it's gonna pick up.
Yeah. He grabbing Rich Swann by the hair, if that's what you want to call it.
The venue for Impact Wrestling's Rebellion. And the back exposed by Rich Swann, and now he caught Kenny with the elbow.
Rich Swann firing back, full on shots. No power behind him though. Off the ropes. Omega. No. Oh, a counter. Rich Swann. Big splash off the ropes. Kick out that too by Omega.
Looks like it's picking up now.
We got Tony Khan, Jerry Lynn, and Tony Schiavone sitting at ringside.
Oh no. Tony Khan gonna get involved.
Tony Khan gonna turn heel tonight, yo.
Yo, imagine that.
That'd be crazy. He hopped the guardrail. Knocked the referee out so heads can get in there.
He's gonna become the referee.
Roy said, what will we give the match so far?
From what I watched, probably a 4 to 10 so far.
Yeah, I agree with you. But I believe it's gonna pick up though.
Oh yeah, definitely gonna pick up. A couple minutes probably.
It's already starting to shift in second gear now, and it seems like.
Yeah. Hopefully it don't be like Nakamura and AJ though, where we kept saying, "Oh, it's gonna pick up," but it didn't.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We kept saying, "Yeah, it's coming." Yeah, hold on.
And then boom, the match is over.
Everyone is talking about Kenny Omega. Everyone is focused on Kenny Omega. Let's talk about Rich Swann.
Who said that? Let's talk about Rich Swann.
Man, striker.
Swann weathering the early Omega storm like a parka. And again, you talk about
how y'all feel about commentary this pay-per-view? Y'all think D'Lo improved?
It was pretty good, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think D'Lo got a little better, like since the last tapings for real.
Yeah, I hope more will stay.
Yeah, that would. But you know what? I think he would do something like how JR was doing at first, like he was only coming in to call like main events and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I think they should do him like I think they should use him like that.
Save him for special occasions.
Mm-hmm. Like, the pay-per-views, the big world title matches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Are they going for a power bomb off the top ropes?
I don't know.
Shidori said he felt like Willie Mack going to turn heel tonight.
Yeah, I can see that happening, Chidori. Chidori knows.
Why you say that though, Shidori? Because Willie Mack been in the like the backstage scene, like like he just been in the back. And all the attention been on Rich Swann.
Who got more money than Moose is gonna help out Swann tonight.
Frog splash off the top ropes. Only got a 2 count.
It was
With honors, move the tassel from one side to another, but that's when the real challenge begins. When you graduate, you got to go into the real world. We talk about Swann striking, discus chop, angry style, without strikes. Oh, a kick! AEW contingent enjoying the action. Gut wrench into the Dr. Wilde.
Taco Bob, nice.
my God.
2 count.
Omega, an avid gamer, a walking cheat code, his own joystick, not
You guys got the most sweating.
wrestling executive Scott Demore.
You about to go for it. Is he gonna hit one? Feed trigger.
It's over.
Feed trigger. One wing angel. Oh no.
It's over.
Oh no. Swann, he wiggled out. Spinning heel kick to the back of the head. Shidori knows.
What up, Shidori?
What is do, Shidori?
No one has ever kicked out of the one-winged angel.
Somebody got the fuzzy audio.
Letting it all sit.
Are we good now?
Yeah.
What a sickening thud that was. Swann, baby.
Yo, Chidori, pass me that link if you're watching that, man.
Kenny Omega has reached Swann right.
You ain't get the one I sent you?
Yeah, I'm trying it, but it wasn't working. I feel like it's my end.
Yeah, that's good.
It's not working. Let me try again.
Oh, which one slipped off the top? He slipped, but shoot, I'm glad he slipped instead of hurting himself.
My God. Is that the one you want to trust to be your world champion, Rose?
But somebody that slipped and fell.
Yep.
I mean, hey, mistakes happen.
Hey, that's true. Bet you if I try to go in the top rope, I'll go face down.
Yeah. And I'm falling off too.
You got to get your balance right. I don't know.
Are their boots slippery? Because this is the second top rope botch.
Oh, Snapdragon.
Yo, Chidori.
Yeah, what up?
Well, were you watching the paper?
Yeah, we hear you, Shador.
Hello? What? You know me?
Another
I'm watching it on
Snapdragon. No. Don't say it. Send it to him.
free pay. Oh, never mind. I'm watching it on the live pay-per-view. Bought it.
Wow.
Yeah, you know, YouTube be real strict on saying that shit out loud.
Yeah. Send it on Twitter, Chidori, if you don't mind.
I'll put it in the private chat.
There you go. I called it.
What happened?
Ref bump. He
Oh,
got
it
hit
happened?
with the cutter. Yeah, he got hit with the cutter. So now we got Albie Evans in the ring checking on Brian Hebner. You know Brian Hebner done. Kenny Omega keep going out to get steel chair.
Watch wrestling.pay-per-view.org. Okay.
That rough bump was kind of obvious. That rough bump.
Yeah, like you knew it was coming.
Rose called it before the match started.
Yeah.
We up All we ever said, She said you ain't using that chair tonight.
This is Tony Schiavone's first Impact
Oh,
appearance since like 2002, right?
no.
Rich Swann won?
Yeah.
We got which one going for the we got Omega.
No way.
No. Kick out at 2. Oh, that was close. Omega about to go for another feat. Hope he missed. Oh, Chris Swann.
My God.
Mm.
See Mara going wild.
1, 2. Kick out by Omega. It's a good match so far.
Yeah. Biggest main event in pro wrestling history.
Yes, it is.
You love to see it now. Just imagine Rich Swann actually wins though. That'll be something.
Yeah, that'd be something.
Upset of the year or shocker of the year?
I believe so, since everybody's, like everybody just Omega, like, everybody just saying Omega. I mean, because like honestly, I mean, like look, like his logo is on the pay-per-view logo, so it's like, like it's kind of like it's written right there.
Right.
Kick out. J Driller.
V-Trigger.
Kenny Omega hit the J Driller on Rich Swann for a 2 count.
Damn.
Thank you, Corner Store. Corner Store, baby.
Oh, look who it is. I wonder who that is, man.
That's the move that fellow Canadian Josh Alexander used to open this night to become the brand new X Division title. Do we end the night the same way? Not so fast.
They keep pulling the knee pad down.
Yeah.
You know what that means. You got a V trigger coming.
Can this be the end?
Oh, V trigger. Another V trigger. Is he gonna hit the trifecta on the V trigger?
Can we get a new champion?
Oh, he ducked. Eddie was all in his face and shit.
Yeah.
V trigger. V trigger.
It's over?
No.
What a crazy main event this has been.
Rich Swann trying to fight back with a couple slaps, a few body shots. V trigger. We got a suplex counter by Rich Swann. We about to see a Phoenix Splash for a 450. He about to go Phoenix Splash.
Morrow hyping this match up. You gotta love it.
He missed. We about to get another V trigger.
Has to be over now.
Oh no. One winged ain't. Oh, one winged angel. Oh no, and it's over. And it's over.
Who won?
Kenny Omega.
That was a great match, but predictable.
Yeah.
It was
Wow. Omega won? Wow. You left the
Damn.
stage.
So that means that now two of Impact titles is not going to be there.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
right.
Tag title's not going to be there. World title not going to be there.
just the X divisions and the women's.
Yep. And the women's tags. Yep.
Yeah.
In the final minutes, with all the plethora of V triggers scrambling in the brains of Rich Swann. I mean, you have to think about Rich Swann, the man. Yes,
R.I.P.
Wow. Take nothing away from the pictures on your screen. Mauro D'Lo, I'm going to say it. Kenny Omega.
We got Omega celebrating in the ring with all three of his world championships.
Yep. Are you ready for this?
Once Omega gets that head hook, there's nothing left but a 1, 2, 3.
Are you ready to go? Are you ready for that?
Play up, listen to the commentary for a minute.
I expected Mauro Ranallo to have a better yell for the V trigger.
Business has picked up your new Impact World Champion, Kenny Omega.
Kenny
There you go. Jam that music.
Omega.
Woo!
Are you ready to go? Are you ready for this?
Biggest main event in wrestling history has ended.
Man, that was a crazy match. I mean, we already knew, what was going to happen, but we just didn't know how it was going to happen.
Right.
Yeah, they actually had one near fall. That caught me. One near fall that caught me. But that was pretty much it.
Wow. Kenny Omega has done it, folks.
Yeah.
Greatest wrestler of all time.
Kenny Omega, AEW World Champion, Impact Unified World Champion, AAA Megas Champion. The title he gonna win next?
He's coming after that WWE title up next.
No, he going for Nick
The
Aldis.
WWE champion. Yeah, because they also got a partnership with them.
Hey, he going with Nick. Yeah, he going for Nick Aldis. Damn, Nick. Damn, that 7 up.
That long
What's
reign.
that? What's that? That 700-day title reign? Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, 700-day title reign just to be ended by a partnership.
Harvation said he coming for Leo Rush.
Leo Rush.
Yeah, Leo Rush, where he the
Yo,
world
remember?
middleweight. He the world middleweight champion.
Yeah.
MLW.
Yeah, he's AAA Cruiserweight champion, right?
Yeah, he is. But I heard it was like something to where they didn't technically swap the title. It was like, they just was promoting it on the show, and then that's why they wasn't really saying too much about it afterwards.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah.
we got Cinnamon Smith. What did he do?
What do you guys rate the pay-per-view?
I didn't watch it, so I can't rate it.
What about you, Rose?
Well, uh, not gonna get my rating just yet. I'm waiting for the tiller so we can, hit this review, run down
All right,
this
yeah,
card.
yeah.
Did
Wait,
I
boy.
did I lose the predictions?
Oh yeah, we gonna have to go over that too. Who wrote them down? I think the tiller wrote them down. I think.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the
Okay.
Taylor
I
wrote them
because I other than the dusty fetish, I got who I picked.
Yeah, I think the tiller wrote them down. So, you know, then if she get on.
Steve's gonna get the pay per view at 5.5 out of 10.
Damn, Steve, a 5.5.
I think it was better than a 5.5.
Yeah.
And I don't even watch Impact. So that's not even biased, Steve.
That was a 4 out of 4. I mean, a 4 out of 8. I got right.
You got 4 out of 8, right?
Yeah, so half.
You got wrote yours down.
Yep.
I didn't write mine down. I gotta see what the Tilla says.
So
What do you think of
Tilla
Big
knows.
Cat?
Yeah, yeah. The teller is the bookkeeper.
Damn, I can't believe Josh Alexander's one. That was a shocking one.
I said,
Yeah, that was a
but
shock one.
I called it though.
Yeah. I thought TJP would win it back.
I said no because when Josh Alexander first got signed, he was supposed to get a main event push anyway, like of some sort. Like I mean, like I don't know if he was gonna be world champion, but he was supposed to get like a nice little push. But then I think Ethan Page wound up coming over too. So then it was like,
Nova.
since it's like, since y'all tag, y'all tag in the Indies, y'all might as well tag here. So it kind of derailed that for him.
He was like, oh no.
Park and Park. Law form. Are you ready to go? Are you ready for this?
Waiting on the teller to come through with the book. The book of notes. But Chatty, how y'all felt about this pay-per-view, Chatty? Let me know.
Yeah.
Drop y'all rate in the comment.
Yeah.
Or CR couldn't figure out how to watch it.
I got to watch like the final match until the end when it just froze.
It must have been something wrong with your internet, or you might have had too many things open on your computer or something.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
mine's
said that
froze
it got
too.
copyrighted where I was watching.
Oh man.
Mine's froze, but I only have 3 tabs open.
See, that's why y'all should pay for it.
I don't know, man. Impact. What's their next
I
pay-per-view?
I had no problems. I believe the next the next pay per view I know is on Impact Plus. That's what they say, Under Siege, and then Against All Odds, I guess, is the next pay per view. Oh no! That's an Impact Plus. The next pay per view is Slammiversary.
Okay, that should be good, right?
Straight solid ass whipping from both men. Yeah, I agree, Swerve.
Yeah.
Where you
That's
at,
like the
Swerve?
WrestleMania, I think.
Hop on with us.
Yeah, Swerve, why don't you just hop on?
Yep.
Are you ready to go?
It was a pretty good pay-per-view.
Hebner looked like he did not care about refereeing that match.
Yeah, I don't know why, Brian Hebner always looked depressed. He always looked like he got something going on.
I mean,
Always, he just be, he just yeah, I'm just here for real.
I'm here, y'all.
Yeah. They showed him and he was like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, he wasn't even looking at the camera or looking in the direction of them or nothing. He just yeah.
So what up, everybody?
And we are joined by co-host of the show, Rangers of Wrestling.
Hi.
First
Hello,
lady of
Hello,
the
everybody.
community.
Hey, the Tiller.
Wow, what a pay-per-view. What a pay-per-view.
Pretty
Uh,
good.
I say.
What a good show. It was actually good. Yes, it was good.
What a pay-per-view. Overall, what did you think of the show, Rose?
I think it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
You would give it
You
a
know,
Rose Montana score of a high what?
I give it a high 8.
A high 8?
Yeah, I give it a high 8. No, matter of fact, I give it a high 8.5.
I have to agree with you on that. The pay-per-view was a banger from start to finish.
Yeah. I wish I could say that about WWE pay-per-view, but y'all like to hate.
You can. WrestleMania Night 1 was a banger. Night NXT TakeOver Night, Stand and Deliver was good too.
The pay-per-views have been good, just not the like.
Yeah.
So, Rose, if you had to pick a favorite match, what would it be?
I have to say probably the main event.
Me too. I mean, we all knew Omega was taking it.
Yeah, of course. But
We all knew.
the opening match was pretty good too, though. You know, like I already knew. You know, of course, they was gonna put on, you know, a nice little, you know.
I actually missed the first 2 matches, but I know what happened. Josh Alexander is the new X Division champion, and of course, what a big surprise return by Big Cass, or as he is named, what was his name? William Morrissey.
Yeah, that's his real name.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people didn't know that was his real name. Like, you know, they just like, like, you know, why would you pick that as your ring name? But that's his real name. Like, you know, like that's the same as Matt Cardona. Like, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's the name he was given.
You can't. You can't. Obviously, my favorite match from this card. Actually, I have 2 favorite matches. If I had to pick, it would be the Last Man Standing match with Sami Callihan versus Trey Miguel, and of course the main event.
Yeah, I say that one was cool too. But I was kind of like I wasn't as like invested in that one. I don't know why. I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was because of Trey. Like, you know, I don't know. Like, it might have been because of Trey. I mean, like, I like Trey, but like sometimes I just, you know, I just can't stand him sometimes. So it might have just been one of the moments where I can't stand him.
For me, the moment was like when they did that. What was it? Was it a power bomb on the table? The human body is not supposed to bend that way. I will tell you that much right now. You know?
Yeah, that's right, Jason.
I didn't watch, so I don't got a favorite match.
Somebody said Omega won, huh? Dang, now Moon's gonna kill Swann. So wait, Swann got beat up straight up?
I mean, I guess you could say it was a, you know, it wasn't really no funny business going on in the match.
Actually, there kind of was. He tried to grab that steel chair and he pulled that ref in front of Swann.
I mean, yeah, but you know, like I called that too. Like, you already knew, since it was 2 referees. Of course, how was the other one going to get involved if the other one was up the whole time?
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
So, but overall, you want to run down this card?
Yeah, like I said, I missed the first 2, but I got it. Juan Vargas says who won? Hello, the belt collector.
Yeah,
the belt
collector. I think I know what my match of the week is gonna be. Me flexing mini phone. Just kidding.
Are you fancy, huh?
Yeah. Swerve Show says, "How was that Sammy match? I saw clips. Like I said, I personally like the Sammy match, but I could see why you weren't invested in it. You know."
Yeah.
That
All right. So of course, Impact started off with the triple threat match for the X Division Championship with TJP versus Ace Austin versus Josh Alexander. I didn't see this match, but I do know that Josh Alexander came out victorious. Rose, did you see this match?
Yeah, I seen it. It was a good match. It had this high flying points. Madman Fulton was getting involved, of course.
Sorry.
We got the Hounds coming out. But overall, it was a good match. We got CR21 bearing that count joining us. Yeah, dog alert. Yeah, I apologize for the dogs, y'all. That's my security team. Jason Stacia said, he said, worst wrestler ever. Right, okay.
All right, so then I apologize about the dogs, but after that we had Violent by Design versus Storm, Sabian, Edwards, and Willie Mack. The biggest talking point out of this match was that Big Cass made his debut on Impact by taking Eric Young's place in this match, and of course he was victorious in his debut too.
I think that was good, honestly. I think Big Cass, I think he needed to, this is what he needed to get, to get back to where he was at. He had his little issues or whatnot. Everybody had their issues, but he overcoming them. He working on it. He trying to get back to it. So I'm just, I'm happy to see, I'm happy to see him back on TV.
Me too. And you know what? I'm curious now because what does this mean next for Violent by Design? Is he going to be the new leader, so to speak, while Eric Young recovers from the injury? Is he going to join them? Was this just a favor for Eric Young? So I'm curious to see where this leads to.
I think Joe Doring and Big Cass will have like a mini feud, saying he's going to be like the powerhouse of the group.
Maybe, but I would say maybe more towards like the end because he'll be with him, but probably not for too long. He might just be with him until Eric recover for real. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
maybe we'll bring Enzo in eventually.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. I think this is good because finally he could separate himself from Enzo. Don't get me wrong. Him and Enzo together is money, but also, you got to be able to stand on your own 2 feet too. So it's True. They got to be able to, be successful separate and then also as a team, in my opinion.
Swerve Show says yes. Thank you, Rose.
You all ready?
All right, so then after this, we had Brian Mayers versus Matt Cordona. What did you think of this match?
It was cool until that when he went for the what is it called now? The radio something?
Silence? Radio silence.
Yeah, the radio silence. When he went for that, in the way that his knee buckled, it looked like that wasn't that wasn't supposed to happen. I'm pretty sure it wasn't, but I'm not too sure.
Oh my bad.
No. When he went forward in the ring and he and Brian Myers reversed, he reversed it and he came and buckled down on his knee, towards the end of the match.
Oh yeah.
So I thought I did see that. That was that had me cringe, but I think it does. I think it works in Myers' favor because it sets him up. It continues his heel persona. He didn't care that Cordona was injured. He just went and finished the match, which goes with his heel persona. So I think it worked out, even though I know that injury probably wasn't scripted, so to speak. I think he really did injure himself.
Yeah.
But like I said, it helps Brian Mayers continue to get over as a heel because he said, F that injury. I'm gonna, make sure I win this match.
Yeah, Matt Cordona posted something saying he had to pop the kneecap back in after the match, so it's legit.
Ugh.
Oh,
Ugh.
okay, all right. You know what? Yeah, I agree though. I agree. What we
All
got
right.
next?
Fire and Flavor versus Jordan Lynn Grace, the debuting Rachel Ellering with Jazz as their manager. I think I like this match. I think Rachel and Jordan had a strong showing in this match. Um, but to me, I guess I could appreciate Jazz not really getting involved in this match. She was just there showing her support. You know, but
Yeah.
I like this match, and of course we got new knockouts champions in Jordan Lynn Grace and Rachel Ellering.
You know what? I like this match, but like my thing with Rachel Elwin is that it's like she's good in certain areas, but it's like she's still kind of it's like she still need work in others. I guess that's with all wrestlers, but it's like I can see it though.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. All right, so then after this was the last man standing match with Trey Miguel and versus Sammy Callahan. As I said earlier, I like this match, but I could see why you weren't into this match. I don't know, maybe we were expecting more because it is the last man standing match. Like I said, the two spots for me that did it were when Trey got power bombed on that table. The human body doesn't supposed to bend that way. And then at the end, when Sammy Callahan put the steel steps over Trey Miguel, thinking that he won, but then Trey got out,
Yeah.
from underneath the steel steps.
What about the body slam part on the other side of the table?
Oh, when it didn't break? Yeah, that was another one too. Like when the table didn't break?
He flipped the table on the other side.
Yeah.
He did the body slam on it.
And he slammed him on the legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I said, I personally like this match. I know, Agree to disagree, Rose.
Yeah.
And then after that, we had Finn Juice versus the Good Brothers. I have to say, I was shocked that Finn Juice retained because they kept saying, oh, the titles have to come back home. But at the same time, I kept thinking to myself, okay, Omega was probably going to win tonight. The Good Brothers are going to win tonight. And then they're going to have a big celebration at the end to close the show. But that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Finn Juice retained. I was shocked.
Yeah, like I'm kind of like why? Because Finn Juice, if I'm not mistaken, I think they only had 3 matches with Impact, I believe. I think they had like two on Access, and then they had the one at the pay per view when they won or something. So it's like like they wasn't even a part of the show. So why are they champions?
I thought we were gonna have a situation that we had with the North, where the North ended up winning, and then the next pay per view, the Good Brothers took the titles off of them. I thought it was gonna be like that, but to see Finn Juice retain, I mean, it was a good match. Don't get me wrong, but the whole pay per view, beginning to finish, was good. I was just shocked that I was not expecting Finn Juice to retain at all. At all, I really thought the Good Brothers had this in the bag.
Yeah, I thought they was bringing the titles back home.
Yeah, so that's crazy. So the only champions Impact has technically are Josh Alexander, Jordan Lynn Grace, and Rachel Ellering, and Deonna Purrazzo.
Yeah.
Wow. So they lost 2 of their championships.
Yeah. I mean, they already had the tags was already gone. So.
All right, so after this, we had Deonna Purrazzo versus Tanil Dashwa. I thought this was a good match. Of course, Susan and Kimber had to get involved.
Oh, yeah, of course. You already know. Like, they wasn't there for nothing.
Yeah, of course. Like, they were going to get involved. As I said, Deonna retained her title. She retained. But the biggest talking point of this match was we had the return of Taylor Wilde.
Oh yeah, but that was that pretty much was that was written on the wall pretty much because it kept saying that she was coming, in April, and it's like, what was in April? Rebellion. She was
Yeah.
gonna show up at Rebellion, so it's like, I'm happy to see her back. Another TNA original. I'm always happy to see a TNA original come back.
Except for Tommy Dreamer.
I like Tommy, but like he just, he got to be.
I bet you, if he didn't get taken out, he would have been involved in this pay-per-view in some capacity.
He'd have been backstage. No. No matter of fact, he'd have been ringside.
Yeah. All right. And then, but before we get to the main event, we had 3 announcements made. Number 1, in May 15th, we're getting Under Siege Impact Plus special, by the way. June 12th, Against All Odds, another Impact Plus special. And of course, in July, we all know what's happening. It's Slammiversary. They didn't announce the date, though. They just said sometime in July.
Yeah,
and then after
Slammiversary, that's gonna be a big one. I already know.
It is. That's gonna be a big show, a very big show. I hope we get Moose versus Omega at Slammiversary.
Yeah,
I really do.
Hope we do. We got 2 Impact Plus pay-per-views coming up, so I mean, like at some point, we should get a number 1 contenders match with Moose in it at some point. So
yeah. All right, and so of course after that announcement, we had the match that everybody was talking about, the match that was trending on Twitter: Kenny Omega versus Rich Swann in a title for title match. Your thoughts on this match, Rose?
Man, it was a good match, but it ended, how we knew it was going to end. Of course, me being an Impact diehard, I would have liked to see Rich Swann win, but Kenny Omega, he took it back to AEW.
I called it. I knew. I said Omega was going to take it. I said if it's not a dirty finish, Omega's taking it. And I was right. Omega took it. I thought the match overall was fantastic. The back and forth. If I could show that SpongeBob beam where he's chewing on his fingernails, that was me throughout the whole match. The back and forth. Yeah. But overall, this was a really great match. Very great. This is why it was a main event, because it was fantastic. Start to finish. Great way to close the show. And I'm excited to see where we go from here. Omega's champion. The tag titles are in New Japan. Taylor Wilde came back. Big Cass is back. So many questions. So many questions that will probably be answered in the coming weeks.
Yeah. I wonder if anybody else going to show up at the tapings coming up.
Well, like in July, the 90-day clause is up, and I'm thinking, Joe might show up if Moose takes the title off Omega.
Hey, he might. Mm-hmm.
That's money right there. All right. And that was pretty much it. That was the whole show. That was the whole card.
Right. Like I said, I give it a Montana Meltzer rating of a high 8.7.
And I give it an ROW Meltzer rating of an 8.5.
I'll give it a Chidori Cornette rating of 2.4 out of 3 out of 7 out of 34 out of 35.
I'll give it a Money PR rating 8 out of 10.
Zig, I didn't watch it. I'll give it a 2 out of 10.
Wild cinnamon.
Security.
I act respectfully.
Come on.
But since we got everybody here, and then you write down the predictions, right?
No, I didn't write them down.
You didn't write them.
You didn't do your essay today.
I did do my notes though.
That doesn't help us with who won the predictions.
Did you at least take your predictions?
No. I know I lost the first match. I know I lost the first match because I said Ace Austin and Josh Alexander won that.
I said Josh. I
You
remember
definitely got to
saying
find out
Josh.
because of elevations tomorrow.
Yeah.
And wasn't the loser supposed to do the watch along?
Yep.
So-
The loser got to watch AEW Dark Elevation.
Well, since how about we make it okay? Since none of us wrote down our predictions, how about we do this? Rose and I, since we are well, no, hold on.
Whoa.
I was gonna say, Rose and I, since we always watch Impact and we always watch the pay-per-views, we don't do the watch along. But you and Sin over here, y'all are new
What
to
was the
Impact.
disrespect?
That-
I
So
watch Impact every week.
y'all should do the watch along.
I catch the replay.
That's the stupidest thing I
Yeah, that's
did.
like saying,
What do
I
you think- what do
actually
you
watch
say,
a full
Rick?
Monday Night Raw because I'm the only one
That makes no sense.
Yeah, we gonna have to roll
We should get points because we watch Raw.
Yeah, I watch
no,
Raw.
we gonna have to roll. We got to roll the footage then.
Screw it. I'll watch the two darks.
All right, Sin's taking it for the team.
Cinnamon didn't watch the show. He was like, screw it.
Screw
Yeah,
it.
I guess you know what? That's fair because Sin didn't watch the show, so Sin gets to do the watch along.
Yep. I'll take one for the team. Screw it.
Thank you,
You love
Sin,
to
because
see
I
it,
don't
pal.
know what the Attila Lodge was.
Yeah.
Mine either.
Explain yourself. ROW.
All right. So yeah, that was overall good pay-per-view. Very good. So for anybody sleeping on Impact, I hope that they appreciate Impact after this. This was a very good pay-per-view.
I do. It might get me to watch on Tuesday. Who knows?
Yeah,
Thursday.
Oh, wow.
I believe that. I believe that this is the pay-per-view. You know, excuse me. This is the main event for people to finally see that this is a different company from the Hogan Bischoff era. Like, you feel me? It's a total different company. Like, you feel me? Like I think this is what's really gonna start bringing people back. I think, but I guess we gotta see.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm going into Impact not knowing anything about the Hogan Bischoff era or anything. My knowledge is the last 2 weeks. That's it.
I kind of like the Hogan Bischoff stuff.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna say all of it was bad, but there was a lot of bad that came out of it.
Yes, Hulk Hogan versus Sting.
Yeah, that was like the worst match I ever seen. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
I mean, like, especially from Hulk Hogan. Like, I mean, like, he ain't, like, he not no ring general or no, he don't put on Mad Classics or nothing. But I mean, but that was terrible.
Yeah, he's watchable, but that Sting Hogan match wasn't.
Sting versus Jeff Hardy.
We're gonna talk about Sting versus Jeff Hardy.
I mean, not
that match never happened.
Not that one. Not that one. I mean, they had a match and it was good, but the one that you referring to, yeah, that one was terrible.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
No, that was an embarrassment to the company, which happened during the Eric Bischoff and Hogan era.
And under Dixie Carter's watch.
Yeah, pretty much. But you already know Dixie Carter wasn't saying nothing. Like, come on now, this Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff. She ain't gonna say nothing enough. Like, they've been in the business way longer than she was. So, whatever they say, whatever they say, she gonna be like, oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look who's here.
Oh, Ivan. He says he lost the predictions. CR21 got a Bad Bunny 2-0 record show.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny.
What's up, Ivan? All right, hey, you gotta watch Dark Elevation tomorrow.
Yep.
Ivan is Settlement. Yeah. Watch along.
CNI podcast.
Mm-hmm.
There'll probably be a Rant Squad watch along.
Oh no! We're gonna have DST ran on elevation.
You got
You can't use that name. You can't use that name. I made that name. And in 13 years, when you get monetized, I'm copywriting it.
Damn, in 13 years though.
13 years.
No, you gotta do it on Cinnamon. You gotta do it on Cinnamon channel. Subscribe to Cinnamon Smith.
Subscribe.
Be that tomorrow.
Hop on.
Be that tomorrow.
Down on bottom.
Sitting at the bottom. Cinnamon Smith. That's his name.
Yep.
I hope it be 12 years.
12 years.
Yep. All right. Well, are we wrapping up now, Rosie, or are we still gonna?
We're gonna be here all night until there's no rush.
No. Oh no. We going over overtime. I don't get paid for this.
It's only 8 p.m. for Tatilla.
Yeah, it's only 8 p.m.
No, but I respect Rose as my co-host.
I don't get paid for this.
Bow, bow, bow. You know what time it is? Bow, bow time.
This was Sunday. This was Sunday Night Heat Impact Wrestling Rebellion. Kenny Omega, Rich Swann, the biggest pay-per-view. The biggest main event in wrestling history. Omega walked away with the title. Man, I gave it an 8 out of 10. A high 8 out of 10. You already. Man, we catch you up tomorrow, Cinnamon Smith. AEW Dark Elevation watch along. Going into a Monday Night Raw watch along. Damn, that's torture.
Damn,
Ooh.
Try to stay alive.
I just live for torture, apparently.
I'm gonna pray for you, Sin.
Yeah, me too. I'll light a few candles.
Man,
yeah.
I think I might quit YouTube after.
Oh no.
After Monday Night Raw, we're gonna have a 30 for 30 Raw, Rangers of Wrestling, and the Swerve Show. Make sure y'all be there.
Be squared.
I'm your boy Rosie Montana, and we out.
Bow, bow.
Bow, 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 bow. Yeah. My brothers all love me and them this fuck play down that I'm whipping out the strap. On the block we hugging my bitch keep bunker swim come hit her from the back. If you ain't my round can't even come round stand